nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all. It's your buddy Big John and G, the Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. Midday Monologue Monday. In fact, this isn't just any Midday Monologue Monday, my friends. This is the top of the month. Now, at the bottom of the month, like last week, I like to get down with you all. You know, read the comments, answer the comments, so you get to see my face, hear my inflection, and really get to feel my answers. But this is kind of like just the opposite. This is setting everything up, because at the top of the month, I like to give a shout out and let you all know what is going down this month. This is October, which means it's going to be a little dark, which means it's going to be a little scary, and it's going to be a little fun, all combined and wound up into one little Halloween ball. I don't know what I'm saying half the time anymore. Anyway, why don't you join me down at the table and around the room, or wherever the hell I decide I want to talk about this. So you and me and everyone else, let's get together and give a great big shout out to October! I'll see you down and around. Well, I guess you gotta be at the top if you want to start at the top. So why don't we start at the top and look at Mondays, as October is upon us now. So as I just said, yes, I like to start every month off, every Monday of the first of every month, with a video just like this, talking about what's going on. And I bookend it at the end of the month, the last Monday of the month, talking to you all. So make sure you hit the comments section and start something, say something. Let's get some talking going on, because I promise that I will go through the comments, and at the end of the month we're gonna have a video answer, and you're gonna be able to hear the inflections. You're gonna be able to see the body language and get a much deeper answer than if I just typed something out. But now, in between that, we do have a couple of episodes dealing with this month, dealing with October, with the horror that has become associated, at least in Western culture, with this month. And one of them is going to be about the atmosphere itself, the dreadful atmosphere. What is dread? How is it even approached in a game? Is it possible? Yes, look forward to a dreadful atmosphere that is perfectly matched for this month. And also, speaking of that, we're going to be talking about building a better horror game. Is it possible? Can a board game actually be horror? Yes, I think it can. And I have some ideas on exactly how that's going to happen. So make sure you check out all of the Midday Monologue Mondays this month. Now, Tuesdays is traditionally the day that I like to give you bullet points as to why I enjoy or love a certain game. And that continues, but at the top of the month, we go back into something that it's been sort of new around here, been doing for the last few months, and that is everything we know so far. Where I pick a game that I've been excited about, waiting for it to hit the market, and find out everything I can about what's going on. Where is it at? What is the game about? What information is there? Especially with Kickstarter games. And that's what I do at the beginning of this month with Arceus, which is a steampunk mummy experience of a game. And so Arceus, everything we know so far. Check that out. I think you're going to find it very interesting. But now for the rest of the month, Tuesdays are going to be, as you've expected, we are going to have some bullet points on games like Alone Against Fear by Ganesha Games, Tides of Madness, and Maximum Apocalypse. Games that are all very well suited, I think, for the month of October. What's in the Pixie's box? We do an unboxing every Wednesday here at Two Gun Pixie. I think you all know that by now. And so for the month of October, I have personally hand-chosen some games that are going to spotlight what this month is all about. So please be on the lookout for an unboxing from a company called Smirk and Dagger, as well as Dynamite Games and Quirky Engine Entertainment. And went with a few new companies this time around, so let me know what you think of them. Thursdays are traditionally a hodgepodge mix-mash of different sort of episodes. And we have a pretty good mix this month coming up, I think. So there are two gaming radars coming. Radars. What the hell was that? There are two gaming radars coming up for the month of October. And one is for the game Zombies, which is a classic if you haven't heard of it before. And the other is for a not quite as old title. It's called Last Friday. And it does a pretty good job of capturing the feel of the old Jason Voorhees Friday the 13th movies. There's also going to be a Grand Central shout out to a company that has definitely caught my attention over the last few months. But you know what? Why don't you come by and find out who that is? And I have another, I did one, was it last month? And I got another one this month. Who knows, maybe it'll be coming back in regular circulation, and that's another episode of Big Johnny G's How to Play. And in this instant, we're talking about how to play Hasta La Vista Cthulhu. And this brings us to the weekends, to our Friday and half a weekend. This brings us to our Friday and Saturdays. Is there anyone else out there that considers Friday and Saturday both the weekend? Technically Friday isn't. I do. Anyway, those are the days that we do, generally speaking, our live playthrough sessions here at Two Gun Pixie. And I believe that we should be having a full month of live games. There may be an interruption where I might have to put up a pre-played, pre-edited game video. I'm not sure yet, but as of right now, what I'm looking at for the month of Friday and Saturdays are a game of Raxon by Plaid Hat Games, which is a standalone and sort of prequel-ish sort of game in the Dead of Winter series. At the beginning of the month and the end of the month, I'm going to sort of bookend it with Maximum Apocalypse and Maximum Apocalypse Gothic. This will be first playthroughs for these games, as will actually the Raxon game. There's a few games here that have a first playthrough this month. So check out those horror apocalypse games here. An old classic that has been far too long, and it's only been a few months, I think, and it still feels far too long since it's hit the table, and that is one of my personal favorites, The Bloody Inn. Now a game that is quickly becoming a new favorite of mine. I've already played it, but you're going to see it played again because I've been enjoying it so much, and that's Horrified. Reanimator is another new game that we have here, and I'm dying, all pun intended, and I am dying to have this hit the table. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Lost Expedition, specifically the expansion for Fountain of Youth, which has a few horror elements in it, including Conquistador Zombies. So I'm looking forward to playing that again. It's been a while since that's been on the table. Lucidity, another all-time favorite of mine. Delving into dreams and avoiding nightmares and becoming a nightmare yourself. We're going to be seeing a playthrough of that, along with Cursed Earth Judge Dredd game, which uses the Lost Expedition rules and engine to build that game upon. And another classic, modern day classic anyway, and that is Elder Sign. And there will be the first playthrough of another game that's new here, and that's Run, Fight, or Die Reloaded. I'm really looking forward to that. I heard so many good things about the original version. And on Sundays here at Two Gun Pixie, you can always expect to relax for a few minutes with a musical slideshow featuring one game in particular. Well, usually it's just one game in particular. So the games you can expect to get a real deep dive look at. In fact, almost like an unboxing in a sense, but much more in-depth and close up. Then you're going to want to come check out the slideshows for Letters from Whitechapel, Last Night on Earth, Horrified, Reanimator, and Maximum Apocalypse Gothic. So that's what the month of October is looking like here, and I am really excited. Oh, just about everything that's happening this month is revolving around the theme and genre of horror, as it should. Lighting good? Lighting good? Yeah. One hair. It's like one hair right in my freaking eye. Get with the gang. Honey, you got a little high? The pencil's a little low. That's better. Knock him dead, kid.